The man received a strange email that listed 101 women's names, but he only knew the first 29. The remaining 70 or so he had never even heard of. And among the first 28, without exception, every single one was an ex-girlfriend, while the 29th was his fiancée. At first, he didn't take it seriously that day. His friends threw him a bachelor party since he was getting married in a week. They even arranged for a young nurse because what is a bachelor party without a little ritual? But in the end, he held the line. After all, he was about to get married and he needed to show some self-control. Just as the two were leaving, he asked about her name. To his shock, she was number 30 on the list. That was when he realized he might actually end up with 101 girlfriends in his lifetime. But he was about to get married, so how could he possibly end up with more than 70 more women? On his way home, he passed a newsstand and noticed an adult magazine. On the cover was a porn star who turned out to be number 31 on the list. Looking closely, she was so sexy that he decided to meet her before thinking more about marriage. The next day, he went to her fan meeting, only to find the line stretched more than 200 meters. He thought he had no chance and was about to leave when the star, worn out by the fans, suddenly rushed out and got into his car to escape. He soon learned that her father had been pressuring her to get married, so she took him home to meet her dad. To his surprise, her father was a powerful businessman, but the father was very traditional and did not allow his daughter to live with a man before marriage. Clearly, she had hidden her real job very well. That night, she told him to sneak into her room after midnight. He agreed, but her father was already prepared and caught them. The next day, she asked why he hadn't come. He explained that her dad had caught them, but she insisted he never showed up at all. At that moment, her father delivered tragic news. His mother had passed away during the night, and on her face was a peaceful, happy smile. Suddenly, the man turned around and realized the grandmother had the exact same name as the granddaughter. He had gone to the wrong room. Back home, he washed his face and decided he should just settle down with his fiancée. But she had already seen through his unfaithful ways and broke off the engagement without hesitation. As soon as she left, two men showed up. They told him they had developed a supercomputer that could predict the future and send it by email. Most people received the date of their death, but his case was different. He got a girlfriend list. According to them, once he reached girlfriend number 101, he would most likely die. Back at home, his scalp tingled. This was not a list of flings, it was a death sentence. But then he thought there were more than 60 names left. If he stopped before the last two, maybe nothing would happen. Finding what he thought was a loophole, he suddenly felt like he had discovered a new world. He started hitting on every attractive woman he met, but if the name didn't match, he immediately gave up. For the ones whose names were on the list, he didn't even need to try, since the women seemed even more proactive than him. Each time he succeeded, he crossed another name off. Sometimes, he ran into unexpected romantic opportunities. Even if they liked each other, if the name didn't match, he completely ignored them. One day, he saw a news report. Many young men in the city had been harmed by a femme fatale. Anyone who dated her would fall into a permanent coma. The media urged the public to call the police immediately if they encountered her. Even if they didn't call, they must never confront her. To his horror, the man discovered she was the last name on his list, number 101. Now only she remained, and it meant he could do nothing but wait for death.